Welcome to Wally Spark Reviews.
That's Wally with an E!
Okay, these are the solar powered mushroom string lights. I got mine just kind of wrapped around a tree here. Different colors on each one: red, blue, green, yellow, white. Well, actually no red, sorry. They're all held together by a wire here with a couple strings of wires in there. That's probably why they call them string lights. Controlled by this solar power panel here. And on the bottom there's a couple buttons. You can turn them on or off or select the mode, and I'll show you a little bit about that later. They all have ground stakes in them to put in the ground, but as I said, I just have mine wrapped around this tree here, and I got a bunch of rocks up against this tree. That's how I decided to do it. These have been out here for 2 winters and 2 summers now, and this side here is the side that gets the most sun, and as you can see, they really haven't faded out at all after 2 years. Obviously you can't see the full effects of these until nighttime when they light up, and I will show you that later when it gets dark. I'll continue this video and we'll show you what they do at night. But yeah, for the price I paid to last through 2 summers and 2 winters, and sometimes during the winter the snow builds up on top of them and they get covered. I don't do anything to get the snow off, I just leave it, and they've lasted 2 years now. So we'll come back tonight and check these out, and I'll show you what they look like in the dark. One thing I should mention is when you get them and unbox them, they're kind of like Christmas lights or Christmas tree lights, because they're string lights. It took about 10 minutes to get the strings all entangled and unraveled. I'm sure there's a specific way to do it that's easier, but I just kind of put them on my deck and spent a couple minutes getting them all apart and ready to be put where I wanted them. But yeah, it was a little messy. I don't know if I did something wrong, but it didn't take too much time and I had them all unraveled. But just be aware of that. Okay, so it is nighttime now. We're gonna go ahead and go check out our solar powered mushrooms. Getting closer, getting closer. There they are. Sorry for the background noise, it's my AC unit running. As you can see, they all light up beautifully. And I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate the modes. I'm going to grab the control unit here and let's see. So right now they're on solid on, obviously. Now we got blinking, it looks like. Another form of blinking. This video doesn't look like it's coming in that great. Looks like they're blinking fast and then slow. And this one's doing like some alternate type of blinking. This one's doing a fade in, fade out type blinking. Let's see what it does here. Yeah, some go on, get bright, then go off, and then the other ones come on. Just hold on this for a second. There you go. This one's very fast blinking. And then back to always on. Actually, this is another mode. Go off slowly, come back on slowly. See if we can get back to what I had them on, which is just always on. There you go, always on. That's how I like them. Let's go through the modes one more time. Flashing. Not even going to try to figure out what these modes are. I'll just demonstrate them to you. And you're only seeing half the lights, by the way. The other half are on the other side of the tree. That one's actually kind of cool. Might try that out. Alright, blinking, flashing, doing all kinds of weird stuff. This is probably the fade out and fade in. Flashing again. There must be a different kind of flashing because this is a different mode than the other one. And that should be the always on, where I normally have it. Alright, I'm going to give you some follow-up information here in a minute. But there you go. I'm just going to kind of walk away from them. And it doesn't do it justice on the video. It looks really small, but it's actually a big wide array from where I'm looking at it from on top of my deck here. Yep, really cool. So where do you buy these solar powered mushroom lights at? Well, that's the tricky part. So there's a site called Temu, and that's where I got them from. I want to tell you a little bit about that site. It's a little bit of a wait for shipping. It may take you a few weeks, it may take you over a month to get the item, but you will eventually get it. If you don't get it in the time frame that they tell you that you're going to get it, they will give you a $5 credit to use at their site. And I have experienced that a couple times personally, and they have given me the $5 credit with no problem, no questions asked, nothing that you have to do to initiate that. They send you a date after you purchase something, and if it's not there by that date, they automatically credit your account $5. And when I say account, doesn't mean that you have to have money in there or anything. It's just when you set up your username and password, you have an account, and they will give you a $5 credit if they're late. So that's awesome. The reason I'm telling you this is because I want you to know that the site is legitimate. And why do I say that? Because when you first go there, or even when you go there the second, third, and fourth, and infinite amount of times, they have all these bells and whistles going off, little wheels to spin, and all kinds of different things for you to get discounts or free merchandise, but it's all actually true. It works, and it's a legitimate site. The only couple differences between this site and everywhere else that you're probably buying stuff online is that they will give you that $5
credit if they are late on the shipping, and also you will get anything that you buy from there cheaper than where you shop normally, probably. Everything there is cheaper. If you go to any other site, I'm not going to name names, but most any other site that you go to, it's going to be cheaper buying it here, except that you have to wait for that shipping. And that's the only downfall. Just wanted to clarify that. I guess what I'm saying is that I've used this site several times and I trust it, and I've never had a problem with them. I've got $5 credits back when the shipping was a couple days later than what they expected, and everything that I've ever ordered has always came and been exactly what they described, and for the item on their website. So where I got these solar powered mushroom lights from is Temu. I'm going to leave a link in the description for you to click on. The only other issue is that I can't give you the exact link of which mushrooms that I bought because I can't remember anymore. And I'm not going to take the time to try to figure it out. So my best suggestion for you is to click on my link in the description, go there, and then just do a search for solar powered mushroom lights, and you'll see a whole bunch of different styles and types of those mushroom lights come up, which may be good for you because maybe you don't want exactly what I have and you want to get something a little bit different. They come with different colors on them. They come with different amount of lights, mushrooms all together, so just variations. So pick out what you want, or maybe you just will find the one that I bought and you can buy that one too. But the moral of the story is, I'm telling you right now, you're going to go there and you're going to be like, well, this is some kind of a scam or something, because normally when you go to a website where they got pop-ups going off and things flashing and hurry, buy this now, there's only one item left, it seems like a gimmick and maybe a scam. But I have personally bought from this site many times and I've never had a problem. If you do have a problem, let me know and I will stop endorsing this site. That's all I can tell you. But so far so good for me. Only have to wait for it's the only thing you have to do is wait for that shipping, which is a little bit longer than normal because it's I don't know if it's coming directly from the manufacturers or coming from overseas or how they work it or what they're doing. I've had different shipments come from directly from China. I've had some come from California. So I think they may have warehouses here and there, but generally speaking, it's probably coming directly from China. And that's probably a big part of the reason why you're getting such a good price on these items too. A lot of people that sell on these other sites, the more familiar ones and trusted ones that you probably buy from already, are probably buying bulk from this company in the first place, and that's where they're getting their merchandise from, and then they just mark up the price, obviously. So anyway, if you want the solar powered mushroom lights, click on my link in the description, search for solar powered mushroom lights, and you're going to see all kinds of them pop up, and go ahead and figure out what you want. And if you're not worried about getting it in a rush, try them out. And also, if you download the app, you get more benefits. Not encouraging to do that, but if you do, you get more benefits, and their discounts and everything that they're telling you that you can get are real. And I think if you click through my link, you might get a discount right off the bat. Don't quote me on that because this site is kind of confusing even to me still. But it is trustworthy, I can tell you that much. So go ahead and give it a try. The link is in the description. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you.